What is up from Beyond the Swamp? My name is Creeper, a member of your Fright Supremacy Security Forces. Back with another quick video with a little bit of news and what you come here for, firearms. This time, your choice in firearms, Russian firearms. On into the news. Sadly, right now, I'm experiencing a lack of 9mm, as, well, we all are. So, there will be some selections for pairings of military firearms, long arm and sidearm, that I just won't be able to do for the direct moment. So I will try to curtail it towards other ones that I do have ammunition for. Small caveat, I might start throwing in practical accuracy with home defense firearms. It might be my personal choice or one submitted by you, the Whale Gang. Let's move on into, well, the firearms. Let's start off with what will be our Russian selection for the next range video. Starting off with a 9130. This is a Tula Armory's X-Sniper. This was originally a sniper rifle. Made in 1943 at the Tula Arsenal. I already have the turn-down bolt handle. As said before, I am going to have this area relieved and put a PU scope on there and get it zeroed by one of our technicians over at the Armory. Shoots about a 147 grain pill. Standard military ammo for the time was LPS, a light steel ball. Still in service, the longest serving cartridge, or military cartridge, excuse me, in history. Goes in the general purpose machine gun of Russia. Be it you need to saw down a tree or shoot down a plane, well, it is general purpose. This rifle for its time was pushed into every role imaginable. Infantry, even cooks carried these around. Later on, they went over to 1944 or M44 with a shortened barrel, which you've seen before and love, but we're going with infantry rifles for the moment. As far as the infantry sidearm, we're going to go with TT Tokarev. Now, granted, this one is a Yugoslavian because I do not have the 1500 plus to push out for a Russian TT-33. I will be substituting some firearms if I don't have the exact firearms required for that nationality, but it will be something comparable to that they would have used. Over the standard Tokarev, which is 8 rounds, this one boasts a 9-round magazine. Single action only, referred to as the Russian 1911 because, well, if you actually look at the design, it's obviously a John Browning design. Your standard 9mm will come out the barrel at around 1100 to 1150 feet per second. This one boasts 1500 to 1550. With proper surplus ammunition, your Russian, Bulgarian, some of the Chinese, and Polish have a steel core. This will punch through 3A body armor. So you don't need a modern production 5.7 to do it. Tokarev, after 70 years, still does the job. One of my favorites. Now, as I said before, I was going to bring you guys something extra. This past weekend, there was a gun show that I went to, and, well, I did find something. A Czech Model 23 and 32 ACP. These were made between, obviously, 1923 to 1945. Now, this one, there's something a little interesting going on with it. It's a Czech handgun. But, if you can see that, there's German writing on the top. Well, the problem with that is, they did not see that coming. This was made under Nazi occupation. Sadly, it is not a matching upper and lower, but they were both made under occupation around the same time, as far as I can tell, about the 1943-1944 area. 32 ACP. Heel release that we've talked about before, 7-round capacity, single action only, super smooth gun. This one does, for the time, have the very forward thinking, didn't have it down far enough. Magazine disconnect. Does lock open on the last round, but if you remove your magazine, closes on you. Just the technology of the time, or the Czechnology. And now for a firearm that I've been waiting quite some time to get my hands on. You've seen the Chinese variant of this one before, but now I have 5966 Yugoslavian SKS. Still in the 7.62x39, 10-round magazine, semi-auto, a fixed mag, so it can use the stripper clips. We have a blade bayonet on here, and this has an unmolested grenade launcher attachment. Sadly, you can't get grenades for them anymore because it wasn't made after the 1970s. Still boasts the gas shutoff and your grenade launching sight. A few other bells and whistles on this baby. Flip up night sights on your rear, and this little tab on the front. We'll do this the safe way. You can see that little red dot in the background. Well, sadly, that radium's far dead, so it doesn't glow in the dark anymore, but I have a feeling I'm going to find a way to make that baby glow. Now, with all that off to the side, let's get on to our choices for tonight. Up in this corner, gas leader or dual wielder, whoever's taking care of it this evening, if you'd be ever so kind. We're going to give German guns one more try, and the new upcomer, Czech guns. Go ahead, vote. As always, stuff that ballot box with bits and krill because that helps Ghastly out. And until next time, you guys stay safe out there.